Ow, ow, ow! And just because it's a Scorpio moon, ow, ow, ow! Only Scorpios can do that, you know? Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Fun Astrology Podcast for Monday, May the 12th. We do have a full moon in Scorpio today. When does it happen? 5 till 1 p.m. this afternoon Eastern. La Luna and La Sun are at 22 degrees, 12 minutes, Scorpio. 22:12 is where it happens. If it's clear where you live, check it out tonight. Should be spectacular. Now, before we proceed, let's check in with Kristin to see how this full moon stacks up from a lucky stars perspective.
Hi, Thomas and Fun Astrology Podcast. Happy Monday. Today is a challenging day with the full moon and Mercury square Pluto. We do move into more cautionary energy, but I say be cautious because the sun reaches an exact conjunction with Uranus on Saturday. To find out more lucky stars days for the rest of the month, join the Lucky Stars Club. Thomas and I can't wait to see you there. I hope you all have a great week.
Thanks so much, Kristin. I appreciate that. It so coincides with what we're going to talk about. I do have a weekly video up. If you'd like to check it out, it's on the YouTube channel, Fun Astrology. We also have a new manifesting technique out from Robert Glasscock over on Old Soul, New Soul. And if you haven't subscribed to that podcast, I hope you will. Several things affect this full moon. First of all, the sun is like 4 degrees away from bzzt. Kristin just mentioned this. I've just fully adopted Noel Teal, one of the most brilliant astrology teachers of this past century. That was his term for Uranus. Bzzt. So Kristin nailed it. Surprises this week could be in store. And yes, caution advised. The exact of that is Saturday, so we're building toward that conjunction all week. This is the week of surprises. The other thing is, think about it, with that sun approaching Uranus, if you're into astrology, oh, this is your week. This is a great week to really deep dive into astrology. Deep dive, doesn't that sound scorpionic? In fact, we could go down all kinds of roads on this because think of Uranus as the ruler of Aquarius and all things radical and revolutionary, like we're experiencing with Pluto now at 3 degrees Aquarius, and in a trine aspect, a positive aspect to this Sun-Uranus. So if you see the high timeline side of everything that's going on, and we're going to talk about the macro here in just a second, but you will absolutely love digging into this week. I hope that you have some conscious time. If it doesn't come easily, try to schedule some in because, boy, would it be valuable. And spend a lot of time with your charts in meditation, doing that deep inner connecting from the standpoint of how can I radically change my life? Because that's what we're going to be blessed with for the next, well, I'll tell you in a minute how long. One other thing affecting this moon, and that is Jupiter. Jupiter is in a 150-degree quincunx with the moon. That's typically interpreted as a tense aspect. The idea is we don't understand each other. It's not opposite. It's not square. Squares are hard. It's not directly opposed. Either we're, the magnets that attract or the magnets that repel. It's not that. It's that creates tension. Like, I'm uncomfortable. Well, Jupiter magnifies. How we could also interpret this full moon is, I'm not comfortable. Bzzzt. Oh, I was right. Always trust those blink instincts, right? Well, that is one side of this full moon. The other side is exactly like we talked about. Dive deep. The whole chart gives you permission for that. Neptune sitting at 0 degrees Aries. I mean, these are so powerful times, guys. This is what's amazing with this. The high timeline side of this, you get to go deep. The low timeline side is the collective is not going to be able to handle this. And that's the other point. Remember, we've been talking about this. I show it again this week on the weekly video and describe for the next period of time, Pluto is hovering 0 degrees Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune are hovering 0 degrees Aries, Uranus is hovering 0 degrees Gemini, and Jupiter is hovering 0 degrees Cancer. Now, Jupiter will break off first, but for the next, get this, 4 years. Those 4 points are all activated. I scrolled up pretty much month by month until it stopped. And that was between August and October of 2029. So it's going to be here a while. What does all this mean? Well, we've been talking about the 5 outer planets changing signs. Never has happened in recorded history this tight. And here are the 4 slowest moving planets sitting on these 4 points. And what are those points? Well, revolution is Aquarius. War and new beginnings is Aries. Gemini, the twin, 2 sides to every coin. I mean, the divided sign of Gemini can be flighty, and it is masterful at communication. It involves travel. What are we seeing? Newark keeps coming up in the news, and not a good way. But as I've been sitting with this more, I think that what we are looking at with these positions, these 4 positions right now, at least through this year, this is the shift that we've all been talking about. It's going to happen under this. And remember, and in the weekly video, I show it. They're all connected favorably in the sky. And we cannot forget that. I know I'm kind of beating an old drum now, but I really want us to get this, that in the midst of everything that's going on, let's have a positive attitude that these changes, whatever takes place, are going to be for our ultimate good. The sky says nothing different. That should give us chill. Well, Jupiter does. We'll talk about Jupiter relative to this in the future. It is in a square. The rest are trines, and they're stronger, and they're slower. All right, I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you back on Wednesday. Have a great day, and ow!